Hey everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I will be doing a draft but with a twist. Every player I pick has to be put into a career mode team, and then in the end I will simulate the career mode and see how well that team performs. Another twist is that whoever player I pick, I have to use their base versions. So if I get a shapeshifter, I just can't use that version. I have to use the base version of that card. And I'm also not allowed to choose icons, since obviously I can't put them in draft. But that was basically it for the rules, so now I'll just do the draft and see how good of a team I can make. Okay, so starting out with the formation, I think it's probably a good idea to choose a position with wingers as well, so we get a little variety. Okay, so here I think we go for Nico Williams, as he is very young and also decently high rated, so I think he could be very good for a career mode team. And then let's see here. Okay, here it's actually a very difficult one because rating wise I probably should choose Lewandowski, but I think Alvarez would probably be better for a career mode since he's much younger. So I'll actually choose Alvarez here. Okay, here I think I'll just choose Diogo Jota, since I think uh, he's like, obviously he's not young, but I think he's obviously younger than the others, and I think he's just decent, I guess, and obviously I can't choose women either, because otherwise it would be very difficult if I had to mix a team. I don't think that's possible. Okay, here, okay, so we obviously can't choose him. We could choose Onana, but I don't want a goalkeeper on right winger. I actually think I'm going to choose. Okay, it's either Pulisic or Messi. But I think it should probably be Messi here, just because he's that much higher rated, so I think it would be stupid not to pick him. Here we have to go with Vitinha. Okay, here it's either Bergwall or Gravenberch, and I think Gravenberch is just a little bit better for career mode. Okay, here it's Theo easily. Probably one of the easiest choices. Here think I'm gonna go Lucas Hernandez, because I think he's a little much higher rating than the other guy. Here it's Bastoni, and it's not even close. He's probably one of the best center backs I could have got. Here it's also just Hakimi, I think, very good, and definitely good enough for this career mode. Okay, goalkeeper, I think it's gonna have to be Unai Simon. Okay, now we move on to the bench first. Okay, here I'll just look at how young he is. He's quite tall and very young, but I don't know how good his base card is, but it should probably be alright, so I'll just choose him. Ooh, this is actually a very tough one, but I mean it's either between Trent or Foden. But I do think Foden is actually very good in career mode. I don't know how much of a rating drop he's had, but I think I'm gonna choose him because I think he's gonna be very decent for the attack. Here, oh, it's another difficult one. I mean, I want to take Grimaldo. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to play him at all. But I mean, it's kind of my only choice, so just take him for the bench. Okay, here I don't even know who to choose. I guess I'll just choose him because he seems young, so I think it's just a good rotation player to have. Another difficult choice because none of them are really usable, but I'll just take him, I guess. Another really bad choice. I'll just take him. I mean, none of them are gonna play anyway, so shouldn't really care. Here, I want to take Salah, but I mean, it's gonna be very difficult if I have three right wingers. But I think maybe Salah would be able to play striker or something. So I hope that he can do that, because otherwise it'll be very difficult to choose between them. Okay, another very difficult choice. I don't think Luis Diaz would get playing time. I don't know how high rated Archie Gray is, but I do know that he's very young, so for that reason I'll just choose him. Okay, Xavi Simons, I think it's the obvious choice. He's just younger and decent rated. Here it just has to be Bruno. Okay, this is basically irrelevant no matter who I choose. And last one, Virgil. Very, very good way to end off this draft. And honestly, I think it's all right. I mean, it could obviously have been better. I mean, I could have gotten Mbappe or something like that, but I do still think this team will be able to put up a decent fight. But now I'll just have to make the team, and then I'll get back to when that's done. Okay, so as you can see, this is the team I have created. Looks very decent and very solid, so I'm very excited to see how they perform. I put them in the Ipswich team, so they're going to be playing in the Premier League, but unfortunately they aren't going to be playing Champions League. But I think we're just gonna have to look at the Premier League and then the domestic cups and see how they've done there. But with that said, I'll just go into the simulation mode, and then I'll just simulate until the end of the season, and then we will see how we have done. So I'll just skip till that's done. Okay, so now I'm done simulating, and the first competition we'll be taking a look at is the Premier League, and I'll just go up until I see our team. Okay, we finished 7th, and let's see who won. Man City won. Okay, so I already think it's going kind of bad because I mean we had a really really strong team, so I feel like a 7th place is a very very disappointing season compared to the team we've had. But now we'll just move on to the FA Cup, and Liverpool won that. But let's see where we ended up. Okay, so we lost in round 5 to Chelsea. And now let's take a look at the Carabao Cup. We lost to Spurs in the final. That's very disappointing. Spurs have one trophy and we have 0. That's not something I was expecting before I started this career. But let's just see the other competitions. Okay, so we have the Asian Elite Cup where we also did very bad. Then we had the Super Cup, which Bergamo Calcio won, very surprising. Then we have the Champions League, which Liverpool also won. And then we have the Europa League, where Real Sociedad won. And then we have the Conference League, who Copenhagen won. Okay, so overall, I would say this has been a disappointment because when you have a so good team, you should at least get one trophy, I feel like. But let's take a look at how the team looks now. Okay, so they're pretty much all unhappy, and we can also see that some of the older players have really gone down in rating. Like Messi, he's an 83 now, Van Dijk is 85, and Salah is 86. I mean, we do also see some players who've grown a little, like Foden, who's a 90 rated, but yeah, overall, I feel like this team should have been able to accomplish a little bit more. But guess that was it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what other types of video you want to see, and then just make sure to like and subscribe for more entertaining videos like this.